All right, this is a test because I'm pretty sure I have 0 subscribers. And I want to see if I can live stream on. I'm trying to live stream on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. It's really crazy. So this is not going to work. Video. I need settings. So now this is weird. Just calm down. What? What's happening? Aha. I'm here. Okay. This is what I want. Hello. Hello. Okay, go live now. I think that's what I'm doing. Oh, that's a bit. What is the title of this? Okay. All right. So probably it's really late, so I won't be surprised if nobody's watching. I'm not even sure if we're up right now. So there's a new. Hi guys. I'm not even sure. I'm doing a test. This is a test. So also there's a lot of stuff to talk about, but I want to make sure that that we're cool. And this is, I'm testing something out, okay? My YouTube people, my Facebook people, hopefully you'll be my YouTube people too. I did put up a YouTube channel, and I think I'm live right now. So if you go to YouTube, I need someone to hey, what's up, Stell? Hey, I need, if you can, I don't know if you're on your phone, Stealth, or if you're on like a laptop or whatever, but if you can, go to Tombstone Today on YouTube and subscribe and tell me if you see me, because I'm live right now on YouTube, I think, and I'm just testing to see if this is all really happening at the same time. So can you hear me okay? All right, we have a lot of catching up to do. All right, so first of all, I need a little background music because it helps my brain, and I only use royalty-free music, so I gotta find something really like elevator-y. So give me a second. Oh, good mood, lazy weekend. Okay. So Tombstone today. First of all, new YouTube channel. The reason why I started the YouTube channel is because I want to start putting the city council meetings on YouTube. So that they could be made public, because not everyone is on the page. Not everyone has a Facebook, but they have access to YouTube. For example, like if they have, I have like a Roku type thing, Fire Stick, so that's how I watch TV, right? You get Netflix, you get YouTube, you get whatever else programs you can get, so that people can have access to the city council meetings and to some other videos. I will also be sharing the videos that I put on YouTube in the group. And so this way they can be discussed, those topics can be discussed within the group, still in a private group. So that's with Tombstone, you're talking with Tombstone residents, and you're not chatting with some random people on YouTube, okay? So I know it's really late, so it's probably not a lot of you gonna be jumping on right now. I apologize. I meant to do this way earlier, and I ended up like taking a nap. So, okay. If I'm going to we have this election coming up. So tomorrow is the deadline. If you want to register, you have to go to the motor vehicle department and register. You can do it online, but tomorrow is the deadline. When you do it online, you want to go ahead and call the Bisbee clerk's office, or they're the ones that do the election stuff, and make sure that they're going to get your stuff in time, that it's okay that you did it online. All right, so make sure you are all registered to vote in the city, that you can participate in this election August 4th. Okay, so this election coming up is getting spicy. We're going to talk about the spiciness. So I'm going to do another video tomorrow at a decent hour. Most of y'all people can jump on. You can't figure it out? Okay, thank you, Stealth. That's okay. Send you the link, or I'll post the link, and this way everyone can jump on. I'll do it later. It's just a test. Actually, the name of the live video that I have on YouTube right now is it's called Test. It just says Test. So I'm just testing the format and testing, if I can do a live Facebook while I do a live YouTube. I hope so, because I'd like to expose more of what we're doing here in Tombstone, and YouTube's a great way to do that. Okay, so outside of the private group, right? Because, all right, the private group is private, but the private group allows us to have discussion and conversation about whatever the topic is. Okay, so the election. I'm going to do a video tomorrow at a decent hour, and we're going to talk about some things. Oh, I have one person watching. Hi, person. I don't know who you are. I think one of y'all figured it out. I think you did. I think that's you, Stealth. I think you figured it out. Okay. Anyway, say something. Whoever, I have a one person watching, so say something so I know that this is actually working. In the live chat, you should be able to look underneath and be able to say something. Anyway, the election for Tombstone is really important. Hi, Margie, what are you doing awake right now, girl? Okay, Margie, Margie, my girl, listen, go to YouTube, like right now, go to YouTube and look up, where's the video of me jumping on the boardwalk? Yeah, because it's like a friggin' spring, that boardwalk. Okay, hold on, guys, hold on. I'm glad you're jumping on. Go to YouTube, look for Tombstone Today. It's a channel. You'll see a beautiful picture of the dusk, of Tombstone at dusk. It's a gorgeous picture. And hopefully you'll see that I'm live streaming. And then you can tell me and comment on the YouTube live stream that you can see me, because that's what I need to know. So let me know if you can see me on the YouTube live stream. All right. So anyway, earlier today, Eric is asking where the video of the boardwalk is on Facebook, and he is referring to there's a few boards on the boardwalk that are like springs, like you step on it and like you bounce, and sometimes like the other side goes up a little bit because the screws are really loose. And I see people like trip over it all the time. So I was jumping on the boardwalk, and all right, I don't want to go through the thing, so I didn't do it for too long, but I have a video of it, and I'll be sharing that later. I have lots of things I'm going to be sharing, actually, about what's going on in the city. Not good, not good, not good. All right, I am super happy that the mayor has taken the position not to go heavy aggressive enforcement on the governor's executive order, because he could. Actually, a lot of mayors could, and they're kind of treading lightly. Personally, I think more mayors of the cities across Arizona need to be a little bolder in their position and actually say, I'm not shutting down my city again. People are suffering. The city suffers. They lose revenue. What are we really doing? Chris. Oh, what's up? I got medals. Yay! I'm live. Okay, cool. I just got confirmation on YouTube that you can see me. Ooh. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So this election is really, really, really important. We have to, I think the mayors of cities across Arizona should just petition the governor and say, hey, enough is enough. Our cities can't afford this. Maybe some cities should take different precautions, because like Phoenix, for example, or Tucson, these bigger areas, they might need to take different precautions. But Tombstone, come on. I'm not sure some businesses in Tombstone can survive another shutdown. And I would invite the businesses of Tombstone to refuse to shut down. You're going to get a $2,500 fine. You can fight it in court. And if we all fight it in court together, with one rep, hey, I found you, with one rep, with one attorney representing us, which what attorney's not going to take that? Like 30 business owners or whatever refusing to shut down and fighting that ticket. I'm sure there is an amazing constitutional lawyer out there that will be able to pull that off. Anyway, aside from that, election, we have important decisions to make here as Tombstone going forward. By the way, if you're on YouTube, the first 5 minutes of this live stream is just me fiddling with the computer because I'm trying to figure everything out. So if you go back to watch this on YouTube, just jump to like 3 minutes. We have our incumbent mayor, and he has been in and out of the mayoral office and public office here in Tombstone. 1,500 people for over 20 years, like something around 20 years, okay, in and out of office. And for some reason, people think he's the only qualified person that can be the mayor, which is ridiculous. Some people, I should say, because a lot of people are putting their support in another direction. So we're going to talk about those poll results, but I'm going to do all of that tomorrow. I'm going to post the final poll results, which a lot of people were talking about. We're going to talk about some of the responses, some of the comments that were made about the poll in the group. And we're going to talk about some of the responses from the mayor himself about, he was kind of defensive. He made a kind of defensive post about something, and we'll go over that. The challenging candidates, Sherry Brudd and Steve McNeely, are very interesting people, and they also had a lot to say. So we're going to go over some of their rebuttals and some of their key points that they're trying to make during their campaign. So I will say that so far, McNeely has run a pretty clean campaign. So he's not like on the defensive. He's not like, he's really trying to, and he's really steering clear. So not trying to steering clear of bad mouthing the other candidates. Besides, if you want to call criticizing your elected public official for the job that they're doing bad mouthing, then that's your problem. But that's not what it is. We should be able to criticize the performance of our public officials without fear of retaliation and without concern. We should be able to do that without people going, oh, you're just bashing him, you're just bullying him. No, like when you're doing a shitty job, I'm gonna call you out for it because we elected you to do that, and you're in charge of a lot of money, the city's money, and it's the people of the city that have a civic duty to hold these people responsible. Okay, so anyway, I was saying McNeely, I think, has been running a pretty clean campaign. But the other two, they got a lot to say about their competitors. Shoeshine Johnny 2020. I love Shoeshine. Shoeshine Johnny 2020. Yeah, Shoeshine Johnny. Now remember, guys, this is also live streaming on YouTube. I don't have anybody outside of you guys watching right now, but in case they do watch this, I have to give some background information because there are a lot of people that don't know Shoeshine. Shoeshine Johnny is a fixture of Tombstone. He's one of Tombstone's many characters. There are actual, real, live, living characters in Tombstone. Shoeshine Johnny's one of them, and he's sweet, and we love him. Shoeshine Johnny probably has the most protection of anyone. If we disagree, and we will go at each other's throats sometimes a little bit on this Facebook page. Honey Bunny can't find it. Okay, that's okay. I'll post it. I'll post it in the group, and then everyone can find it and jump on and share it. Even though we disagree in the group, and we go at each other's throats, I think we would all come together and be in agreement that, if anyone messed with Shoeshine, there would be problems. So we love Johnny Shoeshine. He's awesome and will be a great mayor. He's an interesting guy. He's an interesting guy. If you come to Tombstone, you will see Shoeshine Johnny, and you should take a picture with him because he's that awesome. So he's adorable. I love him. So come to Tombstone, check it out. Anyway, we're going to talk about, so I'm going to make a few videos this week. I'm not going to do them live on Facebook. I'm going to do the video and then post it to Facebook because of my hours are weird, and I want to make sure you guys see them and are able to discuss them, and we can all have a discussion about it because this is the best when we're able to talk about it right now. I can't believe you guys are up right now. What's wrong with us? Okay, so I think that's really all I had to talk about. I was flipping through. I'm going to go into a little national news real quick. This is crazy. This is nuts. This is crazy and nuts. I just want to point out where, like, how nuts the world is right now. Like, these are headlines. Like, I'll go to Google News and then I'll just like look at the US news and just see what the top stories are. And I just can't believe this is our world right now. So the Daily News, which is a crap media outlet, the Daily News had a story. I have to find it. Hold on. This is taking a little longer. Sorry. Anyway, the Daily News had a story that said, Oregon State Police investigating video of officer allegedly flashing white power sign at protest. I was like, what is a white power sign? I had no idea, right? Apparently, but like I've heard of this before, but I couldn't believe like people actually like try to make this a thing. Like, stop saying fetch. It will never be a thing. This is supposed to be the white power sign. You know how many, this is okay. It means okay. There's so many people that say okay. I don't understand. Anyway, so the Daily News, if you look up the Daily News and just search Oregon State Police investigating video, you will find the story. It is absolutely ridiculous. So apparently this cop, they're kind of like creating a barrier between two sides of a protest. There's a protest and a counter protest, I guess. I don't know. And so there's a BLM protest, and then there's the cops blocking them, and then they go like, and then one of the cops is kind of arguing with this big white dude, and then another cop comes up and goes like this to him, and the big white dude kind of backs off. Here's the catch though: big white dude's wearing Black Lives Matter shirt. So they're basically saying so there's a tweet about it. That's what triggered this video, this story in the Daily News. So it's so freaking ridiculous. This is okay. Just means okay. Like, if I do that, it's like, it's okay, because why would I do that otherwise? Because it's ridiculous. Okay, so apparently the person that's posted the video on Twitter, and then Daily News picked it up, said that they were signaling to this person with the Black Lives Matter shirt that, hey brother, like, you know, white power, not white power. This is so bad. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for saying these things on YouTube. We'll find out. This might be my first and my last video on YouTube. Let's see. I'm gonna try to find the tweet. This really sucks. Let me see, y'all. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, basically, anyway, they were just saying that they were signaling. Okay, now this is what people are focused on right here. This, and this. Oh, this white cop did this to this other white guy, signaling it's okay. But they don't tell you that the white guy was wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt. The next story down from that, 4th of July weekend, is by Fox News. Actually, I have it right here. 4th of July weekend, marked by violence as girl 7 among dead in Chicago cities. See deadly shootings. Cities see deadly shootings. Like, this should be a focus, not this. This is ridiculous. This is not a real thing. This just means okay. I mean, Obama's done this. Everybody does this. It just means okay, right? Anyway, watch the video for yourself. Look it up. It's on Daily News, and all you have to do is look up Oregon State Police investigating video and judge for yourself what it says. But that's just how crazy the world is right now. Like, we're so caught up with this, but there's literally babies dying in Chicago from violence, from inner city violence, and we're marching in places and blaming people we don't need to be blaming. So it's ridiculous. Also, on that note, there is a group of business owners in Chicago. Group of Chicago business owners offer $25,000 reward to find killers of 1-year-old and 3-year-old. These are, of course, local Chicago business owners. They're Black business owners, and they're mobilizing. They're doing something about the violence in their city. Their own elected officials aren't doing anything about the violence in their city. The people that should be doing something about it aren't doing anything about it. So I think that's a good move, and I hopefully we see more of that. But you will never see the story. This story with the group of Chicago business owners came out June 28th. Here we are, July 5th. You will never see this story on July 6th. You will never see this. You will never see the story all over the place. So share it. Share the story. It's a good story. It's good. It's good things that these people are doing. That's on YouTube. So go to YouTube and just look up Group of Chicago Business Owners. WGN News covered it, and but that's all you'll see. And it's about a 13-minute video. So it's good. It's good stuff. People. There are good people out there. There's a lot of us out there, and we want to make sure. Oh, hey, girl. Hey, Margie, you found me. So, that is that. Okay, let's get back to Tombstone, though. A mortgage bill. What? Huh? I missed that. Anyway, speaking of mortgage bills, I do want to talk about, and then I'm going to end this because it's already going on too long. And I'm going to talk about this again during the week. I have a lot of topics written down. We have so much catching up to do. I am so sorry. I've been like out of commission. I've been super busy trying to catch up on everything. And now tomorrow, apparently, the governor is going to make another announcement regarding closings, which might be a little bit more aggressive than what we're seeing now. It's ridiculous. A power sign, yeah. So brace yourselves for that, because that might be coming. Okay, hopefully it doesn't. There's a group of gym owners that are suing the governor in Arizona right now, and they're refusing to close, and they already have been fined. But they're suing the governor. I just don't understand how they could force people to close and not compensate them for that, and say, you better close or else, but you're separating me from my property, separating me from my living. And, we have to be compensated for that. It's it's very much like eminent domain, right? I don't know. I think I tried finding out about that legally. Like, Is this a real legal constitutional thing to be able to force people to shut down? Okay, so that might be coming down. I do want to talk about these some of you new people in town. How dare you have an opinion? I'm just kidding. So some of actually a good portion of them are Dusty supporters, family members that and another candidate that, and we'll go over that. I'll go over this. That's going to be a whole video just by itself about not making our new residents feel valued. These people are buying homes here. They're paying property taxes, and they're contributing to the city. And they're saying, "Hey, look, this is what I see. And what if we tried this?" And y'all are just coming down on them, like, and saying things like, "Well, you're too new here, and you don't know, and you don't understand," and it's like we have to welcome these people. All right, if Tombstone is ever going to grow, we have to, let people say what they're going to say. We have to make them feel valued, and or else we're never going to grow, which we just won't, because all of the there's a lot of senior citizens here, a lot of retired people here, and some of them are very open-minded. And I'm not talking to you, just so you know. They're very open-minded, older folks that want to see the city grow, that understand this is how populations work. If you want the city to grow, you have to be willing to accept and welcome younger people, growing families, and because the folks that are here now are going to die, right? You're going to die, and then you don't want new people coming in. You don't accept their input, and you're going to chase them away, and then Tombstone's going to die with you. Okay, that's just what's going to happen. We want to grow Tombstone. It's not going to ever grow to be like Benson or Bisbee even, or Sierra Vista, because we're just too small for that. Like, we just literally don't have the space for that. But it will grow. It should grow a little bit more, because that will bring more value to Tombstone, and we can keep things going. But we have to keep it fresh. So when we talk about ideas and these people criticize what they see going on in the city government, you talking down on them isn't going to win any favor for your candidate. You telling people that what do they know? They haven't been here long enough, or just that their opinions or their input have no value because they haven't been here long enough. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. So you're really alienating a lot of potential supporters when you do that. So anyway, Margie says they act that way because they have grown accustomed to not being questioned about their choices or fear of losing their perceived power, right? And then they'll be like, "Oh, just stay out of politics." We can't afford to do that in this town, in this city. We really can't afford to do that in this city. We're too small, and when you see things, just not growing, things not happening, there's screws sticking up all over the boardwalk. There's loose boards on the boardwalk. We're turning down events. We're turning away. People should be competing. We should have people and groups competing to sponsor Tombstone. And when I say sponsor Tombstone, I mean to hold their events here, because in that way they sponsor us. They bring people here, and they spend money, and the city gets that revenue, and then we have something to work with to improve roads, to improve the boardwalk, to add things to the city that we'd like to see added. So We should, and Tombstone we've set up a great stage on Allen Street. The roads are closed off. It should be put to use. All right, so that's all I'm going to say because it's getting late, and I want to end this. And now I know how everything works. I did the live on Facebook. I did oh my gosh, 32 minutes already? Jeez Louise. All right, I'm going to shut up. I'm live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Look for the YouTube channel, subscribe, and share it with anyone that you know is not on the Facebook page, because I will be sharing the city council meetings on that channel, and I'll be continuously posting those reminders on the Facebook page. And I will try to keep Tombstone business, Tombstone discussions videos limited to that on the page, because I will also be discussing like national and world news. I'm going to take those videos and I won't share them on the page because I don't want to flood the page with stuff that has nothing to do with Tombstone. I might occasionally share a story. Good night. I might occasionally share a story, national story, on the page, because it might somehow affect, it has something to do with Tombstone, might somehow affect Tombstone. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to keep it limited to those things. All right, that's it. I love you. I gotta go. Bye. Is it over? So confused. I thought I ended it. All right. Stream out. No. Let's view post. Oh, I'm still live on YouTube. I forgot. Rona. All right. I'm glad I didn't do anything embarrassing. Hold on. See, I'm listening to the old one. All right. All right, hold on. Hold the phone. You see my eyebrow? All right. Oh, that's exciting. This is exciting. End stream. Yes, I want to end it.